Every exceptional product begins with nature. Here, in these rich, tropical fields, the foundation of a premium spirit is cultivated with patience and care. Thriving under the warm sun and nutrient-dense soil, the cassava roots grow entirely hidden underground, slowly developing their rich, starchy core. At peak maturity, skilled farmers harvest the heavy tubers by hand. It takes strength and precision to extract the plant without damaging the valuable yield. These raw, unrefined roots carry the earth with them. They are rugged and heavy, but hold the vital starches needed to begin the distillation journey. The raw harvest arrives at the processing facility in massive quantities. Here, natural agriculture meets industrial scale, and the transformation process officially begins. Tons of heavy material are rapidly offloaded. The rugged roots are immediately fed onto high-capacity steel belts, moving them relentlessly into the heart of the plant. Despite the massive industrial scale, human oversight remains critical. Sorters rapidly inspect the incoming flow, removing any damaged material to ensure a pure base. The crop passes over violent vibrating screens. This mechanical sorting shakes loose field debris, rocks, and excess soil, preparing the roots for a deep cleanse. The filtered roots enter a colossal rotary drum. This marks the transition from field crop to clean raw material, requiring an immense volume of purification. High-pressure water jets aggressively strip away the final layers of earth. What remains is a pure, bright white starch, perfectly primed for processing. The purified white roots are carried upward on a steep conveyor, heading directly into heavy-duty hammer mills, where their rigid physical structure will be entirely broken down. Spinning at immense speeds, mechanical teeth violently shred the solid cassava into a fine, snowy pulp. This drastically maximizes the surface area for the crucial cooking stage. This raw pulp is pumped continuously into enormous industrial pressure cookers. Here, intense thermal energy and pressure begin breaking down the complex plant starches. Thick steam is injected directly into the vessel. The dense mash boils aggressively, physically transforming from a solid, starchy pulp into a thick, viscous liquid. Crucial enzymes are continuously metered into the boiling mixture. This precise chemical reaction rapidly converts the raw plant starches into rich, fermentable sugars. The sugary mash is rapidly cooled and transferred into a towering avenue of stainless steel fermentation tanks. It is here that the true alchemy of the process begins. A carefully cultivated strain of active yeast is pitched into the nutrient-rich liquid. These living organisms immediately go to work, ravenously feeding on the sugars. Inside the dark tanks, the liquid seems alive. It vigorously bubbles and churns entirely on its own as the yeast transforms the sweet sugars into pure alcohol. After several days, the fermented wash is ready. It flows into magnificent, towering copper pot stills, a powerful icon of traditional spirit processing. Intense thermal energy is applied to the base of the heavy copper kettles. Roaring burners raise the temperature perfectly, forcing the alcohol to vaporize and separate. Rising through the tall, copper necks, purified alcohol vapors condense. As they cool, they transform back into a high-proof, crystal-clear liquid spirit. Inside the locked spirit safe, the heart of the run is isolated. Only the purest fraction of distillate is selected to become the finished product. The fresh distillate enters the filtration stage. Moving under pressure through massive carbon columns, the liquid is stripped of any lingering, aggressive organic notes. Microscopic charcoal pores trap unwanted trace compounds. This meticulous step refines the texture, creating an impossibly smooth mouthfeel and clean finish. Once filtered, the spirit rests inside vast wooden resting vats. Here, the raw power of the alcohol mellows as the batch integrates and stabilizes. Pure spring water is precisely metered into the tank, lowering the high-proof distillate down to its exact, ideal drinking strength of 40%. Craftsmanship guides every step. The master distiller manually extracts a sample from the batch, preparing to evaluate the subtle profile of the blend. No batch moves forward on automated metrics alone. Experience, sensory evaluation, and decades of expertise determine when a spirit has reached true perfection. Parallel to human craft lies rigorous scientific analysis. Samples from every single batch are delivered straight to the quality control laboratory. Advanced testing equipment measures alcohol strength and verifies chemical purity down to parts per million, ensuring every bottle matches exact global quality benchmarks. With quality verified, the packaging phase begins. Heavy glass bottles are inverted and purged with sterile air to guarantee absolute cleanliness before filling. Moving through a high-speed rotary filler, vacuum nozzles precisely meter the crystal clear spirit into each glass vessel at a rate of thousands per hour. Natural wooden stoppers are fed down a vibratory track and pressed firmly into each bottleneck, securing the crafted spirit inside. A protective tamper-evident foil neck sleeve is applied, instantly shrinking tightly around the cork under a focused ring of clean thermal heat. Precision rollers apply heavy paper labels adorned with metallic foil stamping, wrapping around the glass body with zero air pockets or misalignment. Before packing, an automated optical camera scans every passing bottle against an intense light box, instantly verifying exact fill levels and flawless glass clarity. A high-precision vacuum gripper gently lifts the finished bottles, placing them into thick, cushioned divider cases built to protect the product during long transit. Case flaps are automatically folded and sealed. High-speed industrial inkjets print unique batch numbers and bottling dates onto the side of each case. Heavy cases are stacked in interlocked patterns on wooden pallets. A high-speed stretch wrapper binds the load in layers of durable protective film. Electric forklifts transport the loaded pallets into a cavernous distribution center, staging them for immediate dispatch to international markets around the globe. Loaded with surgical efficiency, container after container is filled to capacity, preparing tons of finished cassava spirit for its long-distance transit journey. A high-security tamper-evident steel bolt seal locks the cargo. Every batch is tracked digitally from this exact loading bay to its final international port. Departing the facility under the late afternoon sun, the heavy transport truck begins its journey, carrying the fruits of industrial craft toward international waters. At the commercial seaport, giant cranes load the cargo onto ocean freighters, extending the reach of this unique agricultural spirit to consumers across continents. Thousands of miles from the cassava fields, where the journey first began, the finished product arrives at premier establishments across major metropolitan cities. Carefully unpacked by hand, each bottle reaches its destination in immaculate condition, ready to be showcased behind the world's finest cocktail bars. Behind the bar, service becomes an art form. Every detail, from hand-carved crystal ice to bespoke glassware, is prepared with meticulous care. Uncorking the bottle releases the subtle, smooth aromas developed through weeks of precise mashing, fermentation, and copper distillation. As the crystal-clear spirit cascades over ice, the dense starches of raw cassava roots reveal their ultimate form, a spirit of remarkable clarity and depth. What began as humble raw earth and manual harvest in tropical cassava fields culminates here in a refined, world-class tasting experience. The journey from raw cassava root to premium spirit represents a triumph of industrial innovation, traditional craft, and an unwavering commitment to liquid perfection. Every single bottle holds the story of tons of raw harvest transformed through heavy industrial milling, copper pot distillation, and uncompromising quality control. From vast tropical plantations to the world's most exclusive establishments, this exceptional spirit stands as a testament to modern industrial mastery. A mark of distinction that guarantees purity, consistency, and meticulous engineering in every single batch produced day after day. This is more than just a premium drink. It is the harmony of natural earth, human expertise, and engineering excellence brought together in a glass. Fluxify process. Honoring the origin, mastery staying the scale, and perfecting the process from earth to you.